Kristen Van Dyke.
Well, hopefully you're having a good evening so far. Perfect weather to get outdoors. We are still in the 80s right now, and we'll stay in the 80s through 7 o'clock, 83 degrees. By 9 o'clock, we're just falling from the 80s into the upper 70s with mainly clear skies. And as we head into the evening hours, by 11 o'clock, we're still right at 70 degrees. So it's going to be a very pleasant evening. Skies stay mainly clear, but boy, do we get into a big warm up tomorrow. Heat advisories have already been issued for tomorrow, starting at 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. It goes for this whole area highlighted in orange, which includes much of the valley, the Willamette Valley, Portland, the foothills of the Cascades, back towards the coastal mountains, with all of us getting into the 90s tomorrow, and for valley locations, well into the 90s, and temperatures are going to heat up very quickly, and that's why that advisory starts at 11 a.m. So we'll start off tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and we'll be in the low 60s, but by noon we're already jumping into the mid 80s, and then we'll continue to climb from there. The hottest day of 2014, low 90s by 3 o'clock, and then we're in the mid 90s by 5 o'clock. We may offer any comfort from the heat, and it will not offer much comfort at all because we're talking temperatures well above average thanks to this huge area of high pressure, which is pushing all the cloud cover well back to our north. So we're seeing a lot of sunshine. We'll see that again tomorrow. Once we get through tomorrow, though, we're talking about this big warm up, this big heat wave that's moving our way. It's going to be a brief one, though. Take a look at what's going on back to the west. You can see the cloud cover that's associated with another system that's going to try to bring in more moisture our way and try to bring in some unsettled weather our way as we head into the weekend. But for now, we're going to stay in the clear, and most of the work week will stay dry too. So mid 80s today. Tomorrow we're talking highs in the mid 90s for the metro area, in the valley too, mid to upper 90s for you. For the coast, upper 70s to low 80s. We'll have a little bit of that offshore wind there too. Northeast winds at 5 to 10 will help bring temperatures up above average with a lot of sunshine for you, and then of course more sunshine for the valley. Eastern Oregon, temperatures here will be quite warm. No heat advisories to talk about. It won't be quite as hot as what we'll get into just west of the Cascades, but we're still talking temperatures in the 90s, so you'll still want to stay hydrated if you're doing anything outdoors, and don't forget to check on the elderly and those little children too, as they can be a little bit more susceptible to the heat. For the gorge, sunny skies, warm there, 93 in Hood River. Cascades even getting warm. Government Camp getting into the low 80s. It will hit the mid 90s, but some of us down toward Lake Oswego, over in Tigard, we'll try to get into the middle and upper 90s. So parts of the valley could hit the upper 90s tomorrow afternoon. It is going to be a hot day. Wednesday, we're back to 83 with a little more moisture in the air and a few extra clouds around in the morning. And then Thursday, we'll continue to increase the cloud cover back to the mid 70s for highs. So not quite as warm, but we'll stay dry. Friday, 4th of July, partly sunny skies. It won't be quite as nice. Be part of next week, but boy, the 1st of July, we're talking highs in the mid to upper 90s. It is going to feel like summer.
Oh man, and then the 4th of July, not bad, 76. That's going to be 20 degrees cooler than we're going to be tomorrow.
Then we're going to be tomorrow.
And it's still going to be warm.
All right, thanks, Kristen.
Well, enjoy it, everybody.
Yeah.
Still to come, we will have another update on today's officer-involved shooting out of Vancouver.
An update now on a developing story. A Vancouver officer in critical condition after he was shot during a traffic stop. Police have 2 suspects in custody. The officer had stopped a car that was reported stolen. When a dispatcher tried to contact him, a witness came on the radio saying that officer had been shot. The truck left the scene but crashed a short time later on a dead-end street, and that's when officers took the suspects into custody.
And now here's Carl.
It is wrapping up. There are some spots with delays, though, like Highway 26 here, just before the tunnel. It slows from the Zoo to I-405. On I-84, it only comes to this crawl just briefly at Grand, and then it picks up. Now, I-5 northbound still has a long delay through North Portland, and you'll find delays up to the Interstate Bridge and northbound through the curves.
Thank you, Carly. Coming up tonight at 11, a Portland Parks bond is about to expire, and there's a new push now to extend it. Why the City Council says our pools, parks, and playgrounds are in desperate need of repair. That's coming up tonight at 11.
If you like hot, Kristen says tomorrow's going to be your day.
Yo, yeah.
It will be your day, the day of the year, the hottest day of 2014, mid to upper 90s for parts of the valley. Then we start to cool things off by the end of the week.
Okay, CBS Evening News coming